We are in Cuba, Missouri. Getting ready to waddle in. A little hot this morning. A little warm. It's like almost 60 degrees out. So we're going to waddle in and see if we can find us a cold drink. Probably a Mountain Dew Zero or Pepsi. I don't know what the difference is in sodies. I don't know if it's all the caffeine that's in Mountain Dew, but if I drink a regular Mountain Dew, I am wound for sound. If I can drink Pepsi, regular Pepsi, it don't really give me, if I drink too much, I get that sugar crash, I guess you call it. But as far as drinking it, it don't really wind me up the way the Mountain Dew does. So that's why the biggest reason why I do the Mountain Dew Zero is it doesn't, get me all wound up and, run around like a puppy that just got let loose. So then we're going to pull over to the truck wash. I probably should have already done that, but kind of getting motivated, you know what I mean? So it's Friday. We got to go deliver our load of rock. Then we're going to head home. I got to change a drive tire. If you guys remember a while back, I ran over a rock that I considered a dinosaur tooth because that's kind of what it looked like. And it punctured one of my drive tires, and we ended up having to. We didn't have a matching used tire, so we ended up putting a new tire on. Well, kind of get that cup effect, you got that. I'm trying to demonstrate here, but you got the big tire and you got the little tire, and the big tire is spinning like this, and the little tire's going, wait for me, I got little legs. That's kind of the situation. After a while, it just eventually smoked the tire off to nothing. So we will. Now we got our boots on. We're gonna wallow in. Guess go drink them. Slip over to the truck wash. Guess I'm a little old-fashioned. Even back when I was cussing and raising Cain all the time, something about going into a place of business, people cussing and raising Cain was kind of like a turnoff to me for that business. It kind of, I guess it ruins the professionalism, the look of professional. I don't know. I mean, I'm already struggling with the TA taking over Dottie's here, the truck stop here in Cuba. Used to be Midwest Petroleum. Everybody knows it as Dottie's because of the restaurant. And they've ruined that too. I don't want to get started on that, but long story short, go in there, get my Mountain Dew, and they got music playing that would have made Dr. Dre's, what was it, the 2000 Chronicles seem like church music. I mean, I may be being a little picky, but I kind of miss the days when you could go into a place, sit down, eat, or go in and get you a soda from a gas station or whatever, and people had tattoos covered up. You didn't see people that looked like they fell into a fishing tackle box. And whenever people were talking to each other, they watched what they said. And today, they got music playing on the Bluetooth speaker, like full blast. And I don't even know what it was, some sort of trap music or something. All I could understand was the cuss words coming out and everything else was mumbled. I mean, I try to look at the positive in things, but it seems like more and more people are dragging the negative, trying to make the negative stuff look positive, and I really don't know how to word it other than they're just forcing the negative in your face, and you're stuck with it. You know, it's hard to look around and find the positive when they're just throwing it right in your face of all the. I mean, I'm a lot happier person than what I was when I was, like I said, when I was cussing and raising all sorts of Cain. And I think it's because, one, you got to use a little thought to work around the words that are easy to say. And I think the other one, I kind of thought I had a bad attitude, or a bad boy image, I guess. So, the more and more I did it, the worse and worse I got, I guess. Easiest way to say it, but enough of my rant. I could start on these guys that are parked behind the row of trucks that are making it difficult for other guys to get out, but I do that enough. This old beater cleans up halfway decent. Let's go get unloaded so we can get home. The truck just went back the other way. Should be MoDOT sitting up here in the lane somewhere. Another important reason to run the CB. He flashed his lights and I'm like, not even looking at the time. Like, school bus? No, MoDOT. And we're going to keep an eye out for them because we've been warned. I don't know. This road, usually if you leave early, you can miss the school buses. But if you leave, if I would have left right when my logbook would have been good to go, I'd have been snagged in the school bus traffic through here. There they are. Mowers ahead. Oh, this is stupid. We're coming around. You're gonna sit in a lane of traffic. You might want to put some signs out, bud. Have a spotter so people can see to come around you. I'm not an expert on anything. I'm not going to try to pretend I'm an expert on anything. A little common sense, and I say it over and over again, just a little bit, but go a long ways. Yeah, we're going to pull off in that guy's driveway. All the tractors sitting there, you might as well pull off in there. They're not out working yet. I don't know, I'm just a truck driver, what do I know? Oh, bald eagle. Whoa! Bald eagles about got me. There it come. Y'all see that? Oh, bald eagle. Made him drop his food. That made me drop a loaf. Hey, coming. Bald eagle tried taking me out. Freedom! There you go. Eagles. What in the world? Them little psychotic birds. Sometimes freedom be a little crazy like that. I think it's male and female. I swear, I think the one I seen back yonder had a female fly around, and then the male come out chasing. What in the world? Come on, you idiots. Come on, yeah, they're gonna let me turn. Thank you, buddy. I need to fix. That's been screwed up for years. I mean, years. That is just one messed up turn. They've never done anything to fix it. They've fixed this all up. You know, made this a nice little truck route through, so you don't have to go through town here. But as far as I can remember, that has always been a tight turn for trucks. And all you gotta do is cut that hill out a little bit, but I'm sure the people who own that storage shed will let them do it. They ain't got the guts to do a Donald Trump and enforce an eminent domain. I don't know. Yeah, the old chat dumps. These things, this ain't nowhere near as impressive as what it used to be. This hole right here used to be fairly flat. You get up here closer to this corner, and it was like a giant sand mountain. I mean, it was huge. I've got, oh man, you could see it for miles. It was 200, 300 foot tall. I mean, it was huge. We'd go sledding off of the side of it when it snowed. This area here used to be clay pits, but that used to be all mine tailings at one time. This whole area was mine tailings from the old lead mines. Or, yeah, the old lead mines in the area, the St. Joseph Company. You know, this area here, you know, that I grew up in is known as the lead belt. But of course the EPA come in and said, you know, you guys got to cover that crap up. Well, a lot of it has been covered up for years, and then they finally had to cover up the chat dump itself. And there was several of them in the area. They had that one. They had a big one over in Elvins, which is now part of Park Hills. Used to have one up north in Bonne Terre. And these things were huge, massive. But EPA says lead's bad for you, so they had to cover it up. All right, we're gonna pull up here, play Guess the Weight. I'm gonna kind of go with about where we were the other day. Maybe, yeah. Let's go with 79. Go 79,000. We'll give myself some leeway. It's my game, my rules. We'll get it up on the scale here on the right channel. Yep. Clean the scale off.
Clint, thank you.
guess, or an old issue. Clutch is really starting to give me issues with going into gear. The clutch brake, I can't really say clutch as much as the clutch brake. Push the clutch in and it wants to grind going in gear. You know, semi trucks have a clutch brake versus synchronizers like a 5-speed car would have. So to take its place, you gotta brake on the clutch, on the throwout bearing, more or less. Stop the transmission so you can get it into gear without grinding the gears. Well, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. What does the guy do, you know? So we're gonna swing through to see if they can't look at it, see if there's something more that they can look at and go from there. That's all I know to do at this point. Yeah, that was weird. We're up here, I just come up here to the gas station after it got unloaded. Give me a little snack and pick me up. And go to put it in gear. As soon as I put it in gear, the truck takes off with me holding the clutch all the way down to the floor. So that's definitely not good. Yeah, I don't know if it's an adjustment issue or a possible linkage, loose linkage or what, but I'll let the experts know or look at it, because while I have diagnosed issues, I have never fixed one. So we're gonna get going here. So I'm sure you guys see me videos, me going by here honking. This is the shop I worked at. Who's that? I don't know. Toolbox set right there in that second bay. But I worked there, and I did diesel stuff, but I never did work on the clutch brake systems. I diagnosed the issues and was assigned to it, but the kid that pretty well trained me usually took over, because there's not a lot. You got a hole about that big, and about that, about enough room you can fit your arm up in there. Not a lot of room for somebody to get in there and show you how to do it, So this is an issue that, while I know what range of where it could be, I don't personally know how to fix it myself yet. I'm sure I can YouTube it, but I'd rather not screw it up, because one, it's not my truck. Two, the truck goes down, and I'm stuck driving one of the other trucks for a couple days. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather stay in old Fireball if we can. W9 for sale. Yeah, probably out of my price league. I know it's a nice truck. He was at least a Billman for a long time. So I've worked on his trailer a few times when he's at Billman. Nice rig though. I don't know what they want for it. Disc brakes? They didn't know you had disc brakes on it. Never worked on a truck. We couldn't work on owner-op trucks. Don't like the steer tire though. Fairly legal. Nice rig. You got the polished hydraulic tank. I think it's got the IS6 in it. Steer tire's about a shot. Definitely need a set of tires for a guy that puts it on the road. These hood ornaments sitting on my shelf at home. Well, we're here at Tag. Not good. They found some springs down in the bell housing, so looks like Fireball's getting a clutch. So I guess we're driving Billy's truck next week. Well, that's what we're driving next week. That thing is stupid loud on the inside. I ain't complaining. I mean, at least it's make a little money, but we got to pull the Conestoga. And so I'll probably come down Sunday, switch out trailers and all that fun stuff. Make sure Grouch has got good batteries, charged up on it, because it's been sitting for a couple weeks. So I guess until Monday, you guys know the drill. God bless you. Stay safe out there. Be sure to hit the old like and subscribe button. And comment down below if you got questions and all that fun stuff. I like the comments. I really do. I look forward to them. Good and bad. So God bless you guys. Have a good weekend.